uploading a video in forever. The reason was that back in like June or whatever my last video that I uploaded was, YouTube suspended my account because they said that I had sexually explicit content in one of my videos, and they sent me a link to my eating video, I think it was, saying that that was the video that got me suspended. And I mean, I watched that video like, I don't know, maybe 3 times to see what they were talking about, because it was kind of like, I don't know, weird. The only thing that I could think was sexually explicit was towards the end. I started talking about maybe doing some role playing, which is a very common thing in the ASMR community. And one of the suggestions I had was pretending I was gonna role play by saying, or I was gonna do a role play where I was pretending that I was with like a girl or something, and say stuff like, "I'll never let you go," yada yada. I mean, that's the only thing that I could think would be sexually explicit. So then after that email, I replied and was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And of course, them being them, all they did was reply with like terms of use or whatever, and they were like, "We're gonna have to suspend your account and indefinitely until further notice, until we go through all your videos and make sure you don't have other explicit content." So I guess, watching my 6 or 7 videos took 4 months. So, yeah, I want to apologize for that. I want to also thank those of you who have watched my videos, and since then, I think since the last video I uploaded at the beginning of summer, I was at like 1,200 views or something, and now I'm at like 3,000 or something like that. It's not a lot for a lot of you big ASM artists, but for me, that's a lot. I never expected to get more than like 100, to be honest. And thanks all of you for all the nice messages that you've sent saying that you miss me and that I'm one of your favorite ASM artists. Like, I really appreciate that. It means a lot. So yeah, I guess I'll tell you everything that happened since my last video. I'm pretty sure I started or uploaded that last video around the beginning of June, and for the first part of June, I was hanging out with my friend who was getting ready to move to Seattle, and so we hung out a lot. We also went camping, and I've said it a million times, I'm an average college kid. I like to experiment with things, so we went out there to experiment. It was about the first night. It was about 6 of us, and after the first night, the next day 2 of them went home, so 4 of us were left, and we decided to experiment with some energy. I was ready to go hiking or something. You know, they were like, how are you even moving right now? Like, I can't even sit up. I was like, I don't know, man. I feel like I just drank like 8 Red Bulls, like, I'm ready to go. And, you know, after the effects started to get a little harder on us, you know, I had to go lay down. And I kid you not, all I had was a blanket on the floor of my tent, and then my tent was on the hard ground. And being on that stuff, like, I've never been more comfortable in my life. Like, I was more comfortable on that hard ground than I have ever been, like, in my bed. It was the most amazing feeling of all time. I was like, dude, you gotta come in here and try this. And yeah, they came in there with me, and so it was like 3 of us in one tent for like an hour, like laughing our asses off and everything. And out of nowhere, man, the park ranger comes with his dog, and we're like, oh crap, man, we're gonna get busted. And of course, like, we're freaking out because we're under the influence. And luckily, though, our babysitter was the one who did most of the talking to the park ranger, because the ranger's like, why are 3 of you in a tent and this guy's out here by himself? And I was like, man, to be honest, I'm tired. I've gone up and down this trail, which is like a mile long, might I add, like 4 times today. I just came in and lay down. You know, because that trail is like, it's like straight down. So of course, like, going back up it is like straight up. And you know, I had to do so many trips because we brought so much stuff with us that we didn't even need. Like, to be honest, like, we didn't need that much stuff. I told them to pack lightly, and they packed like 2 coolers full of stuff, and then like chairs, and we got a lot of firewood. And that was probably like the worst part of it, was the firewood. It was so heavy. And you know, the tent and stuff, the sleeping bags, the blankets, whatever. So I was talking to the ranger. I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just in here laying down because I'm just beat. I'm so tired going up and down that trail. And, you know, cops being cops, he's like, are you guys, did you guys bring any drugs or alcohol? And as soon as he said that, our babysitter, he's like, yeah, to be honest, we brought some beer down here. We brought a 12-pack. And he's like, we were just gonna have a couple of beers and call it a night. And the park ranger actually turned out to be pretty chill. He was like, alright guys, you know, I get it. You're down here to have a good time. It's Memorial. I'm pretty sure it was like Memorial Day weekend or something. Or whatever 3-day weekend there is in June. I think it's Memorial Day. And he's like, yeah, I get it. You guys are down here to have a good time. Just make sure you clean up after yourself and take the trash back up to the top, because I said that, he didn't even turn around. Like, she was walking behind him, and all he did was like put his hand like wham, like so fast, and like it hit perfectly. Like the sound of that smack was so loud. It was so funny. And he put his hand like right back, like it was all up motion. It was like, and then put it right back. And it's so funny. Like the girl like turned around. She was like so clueless. She was like, "What the hell? Like who did that?" It was a good time. And yeah, after that, like a week and a half later, it was the 4th of July. And this 4th of July, it was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was good, but it wasn't like the best one I've ever had. The reason was because like we were all excited for this party. It was the last party that was gonna be at my buddy's house because they all had to move out because their lease was up. So it was gonna be a huge party, and it was like a huge party. There was a lot of people there, and out of nowhere, like these high school kids show up, and they just kind of ruined it because, I mean, don't get me, I don't hate high school kids. It's just I don't condone like underage drinking at parties, you know, like that's an easy way to get caught and to be the person that, to be the reason that a whole party gets shut down. You know, it's kind of selfish if you ask me. So the whole time we were like worried about cops coming in because like cops here at University of Kentucky, like they literally go down every street and like go to every single party and make sure like there are no underage kids. Like we were just worried the whole time, and so we kept trying to get him out of the house, and we didn't succeed until my friend decided he was just gonna start throwing like firecrackers at him, and that was pretty hilarious, to be honest. Like after that, they left and they didn't come back. Here, 1 second. It's getting kind of dark in here. Sorry. Loudest noise in ASMR history. Alright. It's not much better, but it's a lot better. Where was I? Oh yeah, my friend just, decided to start throwing firecrackers at him. And, after that, after the 4th of July, I kind of took it easy for a little bit, because my birthday was on the 23rd of July. Oh yeah, before my birthday, I went and did this, counseling thing where I helped kids who, I guess the best way to say is wanted to give up on life. Now for those of you who have seen my videos, I'm a very, I happy person. I like to surround myself with people who make me happy and who are in good moods and stuff like that. Like, it's not that that I don't like being around people who are, having problems, or like I like helping people out with their problems, but I thought that I wasn't gonna like it because I was gonna be around a lot of people who are like depressed or stuff like that. But to be honest, I really enjoyed helping those kids out. Like, it seems to me that I think I have to sneeze. I have to hold it in so it isn't even like, so it's not so loud. I think when it comes to people like that, all they really want is someone to be there to listen to them and kind of relate to them, which I totally did. Like, I came from Mexico and, to the United States, and that was like really hard. I felt like I didn't have anyone, everything was so different, I even had to learn a language. Like, it was really hard for me to make friends. So I understood them about the whole, what it's like to be alone stuff. Like, I get it. And, I helped a lot of people, a lot of those kids, and, I really liked doing that. That was actually really, really fulfilling, to be honest. I still talk to some of those kids. I gave them my phone number. I was like, if you ever need someone to talk to, like, I'm here for you. Like, text me, call me, whatever. Like, if I miss your call or if I don't text you back immediately, like, I'll get back to you, Like, I really like those kids. So yeah, after that, my birthday was around, and of course, me, I had to drink my brains out. I had a great time on my birthday. I got to see a lot of the friends that I haven't seen in a while, and, because of school or because of work and stuff like that. So I'm really glad that I got to see the people I got to see. I love that they made time for me out of their busy schedule. It's really nice of them. I'm 24 years old now, and I have no regrets. I think it's important for people to understand that, we are all very lucky to be here. There's like a 1 in a million chance that you were the fastest sperm cell. Like, you're very lucky to be here. And, don't have any regrets, just learn from them. Learn from things that you regret, I guess, would be the best way to put that. So yeah, I'm 24 years old, and I'm, slowly but surely growing as a person. The week after that, I went and visited my friends. I guess I had a friend who passed away, and I went to go visit him, and just say a couple words, because he was 4 days younger than me, and we were really close, and I miss him like crazy, and I live my life knowing that he never got a chance to, so I tell myself that I live it for the both of us, So, after that, August 2nd is my little brother's birthday, and we had a good time. We have a huge family, so we all got together and had a cookout, and like, oh my gosh, dudes, you guys have got to try my mom's food. Like, it is so good. Not even just my mom's, but like my family's food. It is so good. Like, I've come to the realization that I will never have like ripped 6-pack abs. Like, I just won't. Food is just one of my favorite things, and I'm gonna eat what I can while I can. Like, I just love school started on the 15th, and, after my little brother's birthday, I kind of just took it easy because I had to get back in, my school mode, before my brother's birthday, I was staying up till about 5 in the morning almost every day, and I was sleeping in till about 3 p.m. So, I had to get back to where I would wake up, around 7 or 8 a.m. And, this semester, I'm taking 4 classes. I'm taking an English class, my second English class. I'm taking, my second math class, and an astronomy class, and a psychology class. I actually love all of my classes, except for, English. The other reason I don't like English is because, like I said, English is my second language, and, I can speak it really well, but when it comes to writing, it's just, I think I do a great job at writing, but then, I turn my papers in, and my teachers are like, wow, this is probably the shittiest paper I've ever read in my life, go kill yourself, something like that. It's just, it's just so, it's a lot of work, to be honest. English, if there wasn't so much papers that you had to write or do, I would actually really like it, but, it kind of sucks to where you spend hours and hours on papers, 6, 8-page papers, only to turn it in, and your teacher say, yo, this sucks, you need to, redo the whole thing, it kind of sucks. But yeah, my astronomy class, I love astronomy, I love learning about the universe, and it really gets me thinking, I'm really intrigued by stuff like that, not just planets and stuff like that, but things that have to do with teleportation and, traveling at the speed of light, and just a lot of different things. I'm a firm believer that there are other intelligent lives out there on other planets. I really believe that. Strictly, statistically speaking, I believe that. I'm also, I was raised a Catholic, so I can understand how people think, no, we're the only ones. I get it, I'm very tolerant of people's views on religion and other people's religion, yeah, I get it. But you also have to consider, there's a science to everything, There's a spiritual side, and there's, a scientific side to everything. And, I really think that there just has to be, there's so many freaking universes, and in those universes, or not universes, but galaxies, and in those galaxies there are so many solar systems, there's no way we are the only ones. It's not possible. It is not possible. And then my math class, I love math. Math is probably my best subject. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but it's probably the subject I always do the best in, and I guess that's why I like it so much. And psychology, I'm actually really interested in how people's minds work, what makes people think certain things, how can I control conversations to make them go the right way to where that girl will like me, stuff like that. Use it for greedy purposes. And, I'm such a dork. And, yeah, I'm really enjoying that class right now, and, I've been taking it pretty easy, drinking on the weekends. I go to school Monday through Thursday, which is great for me because Thursday nights, one of the local bars, you can go drink for $10, all you can drink. How awesome is that, probably should not have bought that game because my grades are probably going to suffer. But, what can you do, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and make this video since, you know, I've been unsuspended for like 2 days and got everything cleared up, and I just wanted to catch up with you guys, and I plan on my next video being like a sound video, doing like various sounds. I'm gonna try to watch a couple videos for like the next week, try to get some ideas about what sounds good to me, and I'm also gonna try to buy a new mic, cause like this duct taped, my little brother, you know, little heathen, he freaking broke it, so I'm gonna have to buy a new mic. So yeah, guys, I'm glad to be back, and thank you guys for sticking around for me, and I will talk to you guys soon, I hope, if I don't get suspended again. Alright, dude, see ya.